Starting live. Alright. Here we go. We're on the road. Let me see if I can fix some stuff up here. We're going to wait for people to get in. And we're going to have a doozy talking about enzymes. Hopefully. Let's see. Bring some people in here. Get in here. All of you. Everyone get in. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Elaine. You could type in the box. So if you have any questions about enzymes when I'm talking about everything, I will see it. We're going to wait for some more people to hop in. Hey, Gray. How is America? Must be nice. It's Jay, you Jay. Yeah, we're going to wait for a couple people to get in, and then we're going to start talking. We'll probably start in 2 minutes either way. I know you need to hear about enzymes. Little Miss Gray. Yeah. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I tested the audio and it sounded pretty good from my side. What's up, Kev? It's lame time. Is it really bad? Can you really not hear me? Hey, Kev. Kevin's like my brother, guys. He's my brother from another mother. Can you hear me all right, Kev? Yeah. Kevin's going to hear about enzymes, too. Groovy. So I know you guys are already in supplement talk and stuff. I'm going to be doing stuff every week to talk about like different supplements. And I'm going to ask people like what they want me to talk about. And probably just do live streams about it. Because I talk about supplements all the time anyways. So let's go ahead and get started. We got, 4 people in here. And they can watch. If you're watching this in the video form, just skip ahead to 2.5 minutes. And that's kind of the start mark. So anyways, welcome. This is what we're going to be talking about today. Woo! That looks cool. Do you see my beautiful drawings? This is my horrible key. That's a key, guys. That's a key. And essential enzymes is, the game. So basically, we're going to talk about what enzymes are, what they do. Hey, Steph. I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully we learn about my enzyme talk helps you out a bit. We're going to talk about enzymes, what they do, kind of like what science has to say about them, their role and function, because everyone knows like enzymes from biology, but how it's really going to help you in your daily life is kind of a different story. We're going to talk about the different health problems and, symptoms that you could have that might indicate that you need to be on an enzyme supplement. So, again, I'm not a doctor or a physician. I'm just a guy who spends, like, way too much time learning about supplements. I've been in supplements for, like, 10 years. So, yeah, I know a thing or two. We're also going to talk about, probiotics, like healthy guts, and like enzymes and how they work together and why it's important. And then I'm going to talk about how it's helped me and how it's helped some other people. And if you guys need, I'll shoot some links to, the good ones, because there's a billion enzyme products out there. So anywho's, enzymes, what are they? Essentially, they're what breaks down our nutrients. So if you think about our proteins, does this look backwards for you guys? I'm seeing it backwards. I don't know if you guys see it backwards. So you have your proteins, your carbohydrates, or your sugars, and your fats that we eat. So we'll eat a meal, and our body is going to break them down. We have enzymes in our stomach and our digestive system. We have enzymes that do a lot of different roles. You have to have specific enzymes for each thing. So when we eat proteins, like we eat chicken, that's going to break down into amino acids, which are going to be used for different functions. So think of it this way, like if we have a big block of steel, right? How are we going to use that big block of steel? We need to break it down into smaller things so that it can be used, properly. We could use a fork, we could use a pipe. We can't really use a big block of steel. That's kind of how your body views the different nutrients that you have. It needs to be broken down into forms that are usable, like in your digestive tract. So when you break down your fats and your sugars, they can be converted into energy or building blocks for different things in your body, and things go around. So right here is an example of kind of one of the most popular problems people have with like digesting. You have a lot of people that drink milk, so you have lactose, which is the milk sugar, and they'll drink a ton of milk, and there's like a bunch of these. There's like trillions of these things inside of your body, and it's trying to break it all down. In a healthy body, you're going to be able to break lactose down into galactose and glucose super easy, not a problem in a healthy body. But you have different factors like stress, dietary problems, or just aging in general, which take out or they hamper your enzymes that you have, the total amount. So these don't break down as easy, which is a problem. So you'll run into things like you have bloating, you're cramping, you have diarrhea, or you have inflammation, and your body's not happy with that. So to fix those problems, it could be a few different things, but to fix this problem specifically, you need the enzyme, the key, or more of the enzyme. Some people just don't have enough of it, and so you supplement with additional keys to break it down. And so that way everything gets broken down, you can use it. Super cool. Very simple, right? So the cool thing about enzymes, like once you take them and they start breaking down stuff, they don't just like get used up and disappear. It's not like gasoline. They get recycled. So your body can do these processes. It speeds up the whole digestion process many, many, many times, exponentially more than you'd be able to do without them. So this is my recycle chart. Does that look pretty or what? I skipped a lot in preschool. No, yeah, whatever. So there's a key. You get it recycled. Now, it doesn't last forever. It does eventually break down, but throughout the whole digestion of the meal, you're going to be able to use it multiple times. So that's a great thing. The reason why enzymes are important is you have people that have problems like IBS, you have people who have like Crohn's disease, some of you guys might have food allergies. I myself am still fighting food allergies, and you have people who are trying to fight obesity, and that can tie back to just not being able to break down the food properly, and so enzymes can help that. Like if you have solid food that's not getting broke down in your body still has to deal with that. And this is stuff that we don't think about a lot. We just eat stuff and we just go about our day, but your body is dealing with all this stuff, and something's going to happen for better or for worse. And so when you have inflammation in your body, like from Crohn's disease, because stuff isn't getting broken down properly, it's irritating your gut lining, you run into other problems. Inflammation can start a whole host of different problems. So it's really good for people who have things like that. As far as, people will be like, what about, I heard about healthy gut flora and eating yogurt and drinking, yogurt drinks, and, that's supposed to help with the digestive system, and that's going to, fix those things. And that is true, because in your gut lining, you do have the little microbes that absorb the nutrients, but what enzymes do is they're, of course, breaking it down so that they can be absorbed better. So they're two different things. They're all a part of a system, and you want to have both working properly. So take your enzymes, take your probiotics, eat fermented foods. They're both absolutely fantastic, and your body will love them. And just a fact for you guys to know, 70% of your immune system is in your digestive system. So if you're not taking care of it, it's going to really impact, how often you get colds, how often you can fight off infections without using antibiotics, and etc., etc. So that's the gist of it here, guys. I'm going to open up, like, if you guys have any questions about enzymes in general or some things you might have heard, we can go ahead and talk about that. Anyone have questions about enzymes? I know it's kind of fun and nerdy stuff. Okay, cool. So my personal reason for taking enzymes, you can see I have a huge bottle of them right now. There's 240 capsules with them. I take them with every meal, and the reason I started them is because I have food allergies. If any of you have talked to me, you know that I had food allergies for a while, which they've gotten a lot better. You can't defeat food allergies with enzymes, but you can alleviate a lot of stuff with them. So what it's done for me is I don't feel bloated after I eat a meal. I don't feel like I have less energy. If you guys ever feel like after a big meal, like you're just super gassed and you're super tired, like you want to take a nap, sometimes that's normal with the bigger meal, but the reason that's happening is because your body's diverting its energy to digest all those things, and you can help that with enzymes. So I do super recommend them. I think everyone should be on them. A lot of studies have found that some of the more bigger major diseases are happening because things aren't happening properly in the digestive system. Because things aren't being broken down, it's causing other problems. And I'll shoot you guys a link to that after I get done with the video. But if you give your body what it needs, it's going to do what it wants to do, what it needs to do. So that's kind of the core of all of it, guys. And that's the basic, let's see, what we're looking for when we pick up an enzyme supplement. So I'm going to link you a couple. You can buy them on Amazon or at your store or whatever. The major things with enzymes when you're looking for them is that they have enzymes to break down these three big ones. These are the big three. So your proteins, your carbohydrates, and your fats, right? When you look at the supplement label, it's kind of hard to see here. You're going to see, protease to break down proteins, lipase to break down fats, cellulase to break down fibers. Those are like your big ones. In your standard enzymes, you're going to find those things. In your more fancy enzymes, you're going to find, like pineapple protein to help with the whole process. You're going to find cofactors and coenzymes, which help enzymes break stuff down. So they kind of help things move along even better. So you'd find those in higher end enzymes, but I think the important thing is to make sure, with enzymes that you're just taking them, because most of them already have what you want. So make sure you take them with a lot of water. That speeds up the whole process, and you'll have a much happier body, and you'll probably feel more energetic. If you're breaking down your carbohydrates better, you're getting more glucose, which means you're getting more energy to expend. So it's all around better. I think that's an amazing supplement. I'll be buying that. You should, especially because you eat so much pizza. If you guys eat lots of starches or heavy fats or heavy meals and you don't eat a lot during the day, enzymes are absolutely fantastic. So I can't recommend them more. That's why I take them personally. I take them all the time. So anyways, if you guys aren't subscribed to the group, make sure you hop into the group. Supplement Talk, we talk about all sorts of supplements. I'm going to be doing new talks on supplements every week. And if you guys have any specific questions, or if you're going through something that's kind of strange supplement-wise, or you want some guidance, shoot me a private message. I'm always here to help. I'm not a physicist or whatnot, but I do know a lot about supplements, and I do know nutritionists and dietitians who could help out if you do have any specific questions. So with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I'm probably going to do this next Friday. So I'll probably see a couple of you guys later on in the day. And I hope it was helpful to you guys. Share it. I'm going to open this up so you can share it. And I'll see you guys next time.